Okay. Shoot. Okay, we've reached an interesting crossroads because technically speaking, each dad I have one more date with. I don't know what happens after that third date. I don't know if if I date them the third time, that's the dad I pick. Because I love them all. They're all so precious. Even Brian's grown on me because he's just so freaking nice. So I don't know if it's like, I don't know. I love them all so much. They're all so great. This isn't fair. Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna close my eyes. I'm gonna just scroll around the computer and see who I land on. Damien! We're going on a date with Damien. Third one. But I don't know what to do! Fuck it. I said Damien. We're gonna go with Damien. Oh no, this is the final one. Shit! I love them all though! Oh god, no! No, what am I supposed to do? Ah, crap. Oh, I don't know what to do. Fuck. Okay. God, I really have to think about this, don't I? Okay, I guess technically speaking, I'm allowed to, like, because we have save games, or save spots, so I could technically come back and play the thing. Crap. Okay. Fuck. God, it's so hard! I'm gonna go with Robert. I like Robert. I'm sure. Whew. Oh, he's in a war chest. What's a war chest? I haven't spoken to Robert since that night we drove out to his thinking spot. He seems unusually sober then. Like, more so than usual about amount of somber than Robert is, which is already a lot. Been thinking about him and I hope he's doing okay, but I've been a little reluctant to reach out to him. Oh! Who's getting their drink on tonight? Took a look at my dad book message. There's a flurry of them from Robert. Guess it's you. But also it's me mostly. Yeah, dude! I take it back to Robert. Robert, buddy, tonight we ride. Yes! Maybe at Jim and Kim's at 8 p.m. Not that I'm unappreciative, but I think this is the first time that Robert's giving me more than an hour's warning before hanging out. Amanda! Amanda pops her head into the hallway. Music I don't recognize blaring from her room. What's up? I'm hanging out with Robert later tonight. Okay, cool. Robert, who's my friend? I have friends. I'm happy for you, Dad. People enjoy my company, Amanda. Ugh. Dad, I'm so happy for you. Your continued development as being a human being. Don't judge me. What are you listening to? Sad shit. Oh, I don't think she cares for the Smiths that much, but I figured if we're gonna start her off on the meat is murder, she eats her way into it. No, honey, the language. Oh, she'd hate that. Which reminds me to lighten up a bit for Grandma. Amanda goes back to her room and turns up the volume on her sad shit. Hello, Robert. I put on my going out coat and walk over to Jim and Kim's. I spot Robert leaned against the brick wall smoking a cigarette. As I get closer, I realize he looks different. Cleaner, I guess. It actually seems like he combed his hair and his clothes are less wrinkly than usual. Hey! Hey! You take a shower just for me? I'm working on a relationship with existence. We both stand there for a second and don't say anything. Robert finishes his cigarette and abruptly goes in. I follow. Okay. By the time I get inside, Robert's already at the bar ordering 2 whiskeys. I spot a booth in the back and claim it for us. Robert slides in and hands me a glass. To us. Here's to us, and to all the property damage and petty larceny that we may commit tonight. We clink whiskeys, and I watch him sip his, rather than his traditional approach of slamming the whiskey back as quickly as possible. So what's the plan for tonight? Hit some other bars, maybe grab some pizza? I think that'll kill some time before we go burn down that old abandoned house in the woods. It's definitely not as fun. It's definitely not as fun if it's abandoned. God damn it, Mary. Okay, I'm trying to be nice. Mary pops over to the back of the booth, a glass of wine in her hand. She punches Robert in the shoulder. Where's my phone call?
Hey.
Sorry, figured you were busy sinking your teeth into some poor sap. I am. He's right here. I look around the booth to see a guy sitting across from her. He waves meekly. You're replacing me with the new kid? Mary, I could never replace you, whether I wanted to or not. Mary leaves her booth and slides in next to Robert. The guy she was sitting with looks mildly relieved. She eyes Robert's clean, pressed, button-up clothes up and down suspiciously. Blah. What? Do you got a court date or something? He looks very handsome. I think he cleans up nicely. Ah, damn it. Pump the brakes, kid. I blush a little. Seriously, though. What's up with you? Robert stares down at his drink, suddenly looking serious. It's... Pappy. What? Doctor says it's cirrhosis in the liver. I told the old bag of bones to quit it with the sauce, but it's all he's ever known, especially since Ma's gone. That's why I invited you out tonight. I just didn't want to be alone. Oh, come on. Sydney, don't be an asshole. You know this one thing Robert has a joke about is his pappy. Whoops. They're giving him 2 months. I gotta help him straighten out his affairs. Robert, I'm so sorry. Robert takes a long look at his whiskey, eyeing it in the dim glow of the bar's lights. I look at his life, then at mine. I know history is doomed to repeat itself. Oh my god. I'm just kidding. He's retired with his new girlfriend in Archipelago. They watch the sunset every night, probably screw like donkeys. Wait, aren't rabbits the one who screw a lot? Oh, sorry. Didn't realize you were an expert on which animals screw a lot. Please stop saying the word screw. Robert finishes his drink and slides it away from him. He gets up out of the booth. Me and Sydney are gonna hit the bricks. You coming with? Mary casts one last glance at the sad sap she's been hunting down and downs the rest of her wine in one gulp. This place is dead anyway. We exit the bar and find the typical empty street filled with a small crowd of people. The front is a guy with a really deliberate attitude and bad posture. He carries a lantern that he shines up at his face for dramatic effect. What's going on? Looks like it's one of those walking ghost tours. They do that in this part of town all the time. I've always wanted to do one of those. You know all the stories are fake, right? Pretty much all my stories are fake. This is research. Robert makes a beeline towards the back of the group. He turns around when he notices I'm not following him. Come on! We can't just crash it, can we? Don't be such a square, Sydney. God damn it. I don't want to be a square, but just act like you belong. Robert slides up to the tour group. I reluctantly follow and step behind him. Well, here goes nothing. Hey! Oh, God! So you're like a jack of all trades? God damn it. Hey! It was in this place in 1694 that the most infamous witch trials were held. To date, none of the people burned at the stake were actually witches, but it's widely reported that their ghosts still haunt this hapless dive bar to this very day. It's actually 1692. What? And the site was over by the coffee shop down the road. I'm sorry, who are you? Daniel... Mysturgis? Ghost historian? Really, Robert? This is my colleague, Dr. A's reference. Dr. Lumens, paranormal investigator extraordinaire. We're touring Americans' most haunted locations to research for our new book. You may have seen our guest cameo in the Paranormal House Hunters Extreme Edition. A paranormal group start nodding. Man, Robert's good at this. Are you guys part of the group? I don't remember seeing you at the first stop. We like to keep low profile. Easier to catch ghosts that way.
Oh.
They've definitely been here. Been staying next to them the whole time. Thank you, random lady who I do not know. As I was saying, the epicenter of paranormal activity can be found at the coffee spoon over there. The man who runs it has been plagued by hauntings since he signed the lease. Damn near driven him mad. But whatever, you want to stay at school, I guess. It's your tour. Man, I didn't know about that, Matt. Wait, Robert's making this up. The rest of the tour listened intently to Robert's every word. I think the tour guide can tell he's losing the group. He seems to be getting flustered. Thank you for your contribution and knowledge, Mr. McSturgis. Let's move on to the next haunted location. Robert, Mary, and I follow the group down the street. The tour guide's shirt's cool. Yeah, everyone in the group gets one if we make it to the final location. I turned to Robert and grabbed him by the shoulders. I need that t-shirt. Well, I guess we're in this for the long haul then. Well, just follow my lead. Don't arouse too much suspicion, and we'll have cool ghost shirts in no time. Oh, God.
Oh.
A group arrives at an old, decrepit, colonial-style house. A quick pause in the tour. My name is Quinn, but most people on the ghost tour call me Tour Master Quinn. I'm a DJ, trivia master, and part-time actor. I do private ghost haunting events, birthday parties, MC bar mitzvahs, and perform traditional Pavilion mime work. Good God, Tour Master Quinn gives out headshots to us all. His resume is on the back. Strange combat experience. Anyway, here's a little bit of history for you all. This was the home of the noted American author Dorothy Pembridge, whose prose was widely popular in the late 19th century. It was in the attic in this very home where she wrote such classics as The Diary of the Victorian Mistress, Lady Fitzgerald's Courtship, and The Ghost of Sea Captain Reginald Barclay. She unfortunately died of consumption shortly after the turn of the century, but several people have reported that on some nights you can still see a light from the attic where the ghost of Miss Pembridge continues her work on her latest bestseller. I guess you could say that she was consumed by her work. No reaction from the crowd. Actually, that was pretty good. This guy needs to work on his dad jokes.
Oh.
Actually, consummation is a popular cover-up. The known fact is that it was a murder-suicide. Pretty sure she died of consumption. Sure. We definitely didn't hire Stanley Kubrick to elaborately fake the moon landing. That was watered-down, censored version they teach you in school. If you can't handle the real story, I understand. It's not for the faint of heart. Can we?
Oh.
I think everyone would much rather hear what the world-renowned ghost historian has to say, right, everybody?
Oh.
The group murmurs in agreement. This is a topic we cover extensively in our book, Dr. Looms. Would you care to tell the story? Ah, yes. Though it was really covered in traditional textbooks, Dorothy Pembridge was caught in the fierce rivalry between local author Arthur Livingston Price. Arthur's books were blatant rip-off of Pembridge's works and are consistently sold better. Pembridge was outraged by this and confronted Livingston Price at his home with plans to end his life. Their feud surprisingly blossomed into a torrid, passionate affair. After many months of secret courtship, Pembridge followed through with her original plan and poisoned Livingston Price in his sleep. Overcome with unexpected grief, Pembridge polished off the last of the poison and died in her lover's side. Reports say that the couples who entered this house will no doubt doom their relationship to a bitter end. Man, I should bring my wife here. The entire group laughs heartily.
Oh.
I'm kidding, my wife is dead. The crowd gasps. She was killed by a ghost. The crowd gasps again. I'm just messing with you guys. A nervous chuckle rips through the crowd. The tour guide sees the opportunity to take back the group and addresses us with some razzle-dazzle. Haha, what an interesting story. Now I just want everyone to know that the next location is extremely terrifying. If anyone thinks they can't handle it, feel free to excuse yourself. Is that the graveyard?
Oh my god.
Alright, I'm bored. Mary turns to a young guy looking at his phone and taps him on the shoulder. Hey, kid, fancy buying a gal a drink? The guy looks up at her and smiles. Only if the bar is haunted. Honey, I can show you the most haunted place in town. I think I could exercise your demons if that's what you're looking for. Don't write checks your dicks can't cash, kid. His eyes go wide. Mary saunters salutes to me and Robert. Blah. She suddenly pulls him into a hug and murmurs into my ear. When you know Rob for as long as I have, you know when something's wrong. Keep it on him for me tonight, okay? Sure, Mary. Good man. Bye, Mary. Have fun with exercising the demons with his dick. I can't believe I just said that, but okay. She pats me on the back and pulls away. She takes the guy's hand and leads him down the street.
Hey.
Take it sleazy, fellas. God help that poor soul. Mary or the kid? Both. It is the graveyard. Our last stop, the burial ground, is such a hotbed of horrifying paranormal activity that I'm not even sure where to begin. There's a wailing ghost of Wharf Man, the vampire of Maple Bay, the children of the moonlight. What about the Dover ghost? By this point, the tour guide is clearly irritated with us. What about it? Oh, nothing. I just think it would be a crime to come all the way out here to the cemetery. The actual origin of the one New England's most notorious paranormal entity, and I mentioned the infamous Dover ghost. It's not a real thing. It's absolutely not a real thing. I think someone needs to brush up on their paranormal history. I know a ton about paranormal history. I even know ghost stories in this area.
Hey.
I can't guarantee one you. I can guarantee there's one that you don't know. Robert looks over at me and smiles.
Hey.
Would you folks care to hear the tale of how Loomis and I met? No. The entire group shushes the tour guide. Okay, fine. Tell us the story.
Huh.
Well, it was a dark and stormy night. I wasn't always a paranormal investigator.
Oh.
Way back when, I was just a traveling grifter. Moving from town to town, always looking for my next mark. It wasn't an easy life, but I had fun. Taking from the rich, giving to the poor. Actually, also taking from the poor. I had a shaky moral foundation. I happened upon the quiet town of Maple Bay quite by accident, but little did I know that the city had a dark side.
Oh.
Now, about the same time, I was just starting out as an apprentice to a rather famous ghost hunter who was an old family friend of mine. I carried the equipment, operated the EVP machine, all that. Wait. Yes? Who was the famous ghost hunter?
Oh.
Well, I don't like to name drop, but Georgia Marthers. The tour group gasps. Georgia Marthers? She's a legend. Do you know her? Knew her. Amazing woman. Died mysteriously. Miss you, Georgie.
Hey.
Anyway, we were in Maple Bay investigating some reports of strange lights and sounds coming from the cemetery late at night, and we had been warned by the old crypt keeper that the place was highly dangerous, but Georgia was never one to shy away from an adventure. We camped outside the center of the cemetery for 3 nights straight. We endured your so-called wailing watchmen. Wailing ghost of the wharfmen. Whatever, your stupid vampire was just a teenager in a mask, but the Dover ghost. Man. Tell him, Loomis.
Oh.
So, there I was, just walking back to my hotel after a long day of working a couple short cons.
Oh.
Classic pigeon drop scam. Putting out feelers for a ripe deal. I was going to steal a baby, probably. Would have made me rich. I found myself walking past this very cemetery. Now, I was never a very superstitious man, but something seemed off. I could hear some sort of commotion happening deep within the graveyard, and I felt compelled to investigate. And thank God you did. George and I were conducting a seance in the mausoleum. Boy, that's a bad place to go. Jesus Christ. At first, things were pretty normal, but after an hour, everything went south. Playing back the EVP meter, we were able to hear a single word.
Really?
Run.
Oh.
The area suddenly went cold, something very, very wrong. I just knew we weren't alone. We started hearing the faint, distant scraping sounds, like something being dragged across the ground, and get louder and louder until it was deafening, some kind of demented howl. And then I felt it. Something, grabbed my ankle. Robert has the whole crowd hook, line, and sinker. I could hear a pin drop. I only cried twice in my life. Once was when my daughter was the birth of my daughter. The second was that thing started dragging me. I wasn't sure where it was taking me, but I knew it was no place I wanted to go. I was so sure I was going to die. The moment I crossed the gate into the cemetery, I heard this god-awful screeching. I ran to the mausoleum just in time to see a man being pulled out across by a floor by... God, to this day, even the mere thought of it ties my stomach into knots. It looked like a man, but it, I glanced at Robert. Like someone who didn't know what a man was supposed to look like, tried to put together one. The arms were too long, its eyes glowed red, it was like a walking shadow. What'd I do? What any good person would do. I lunged for... Shoot, what was his fake name again? Oh, fuck! Oh, no. To Daniel. Yes. Oh, thank God. I grabbed his hand and entered into a tug of war with the unholiest of forces.
Huh?
That was gonna be torn in half.
Oh.
But I had God on my side. The pocket Bible I always kept at me fell out of my shirt pocket, and to this day I can remember what passage it opened to. Are you kidding me? I don't know Bible verses. Then shall the dust return to the earth as it was, and the spirit shall return unto God who gave it. I have no idea where Robert heard that verse from. With a horrifying growl, the intent... Oh, sweet, I got a good one. The entity finally relented. Daniel and I collapsed to the ground, exhausted. We were both covered in blood. That damn creature clawed my chest. It got me really good. Had to get 16 stitches. Oh, hang on. Wow, he actually has a scar there. Wow. Robert pulls down his collar of his shirt to reveal a long, wicked scar across his pecs. And that's how I got this scar.
Oh.
I followed George and Matthews to the end of the earth. We faced exorcisms, demons, poltergeists that threw our equipment across the room, but I'd never seen Georgia so scared. She was never the same after that, and neither was I. Watching what happened to Daniel and Georgia shook my faith, but I came out of that experience a better man, and a better friend. And we've been brothers ever since. The tour group gives us a round of applause as Robert, and I share an emotional hug. He embraces me and I can smell cologne on his neck. Wow, Robert does clean up good. I find myself lingering a little too long on the hug. The tour guide seems to have brought it, even he's wiping a tear from his eyes. Thank you, thank you. It's an honor to be able to share our story. Be sure to watch out for our book. Paranormal excursions of the supernatural. Ice road truck ghost truckers. Fuck you. Robert has to suppress a laugh on that one. Oh, I think you both definitely earned your t-shirts. Yes! T-shirts! The tour guide hands us the coveted t-shirt. He slips us both his business card, leans in. If you guys are ever in need of a professional actor, balloon animal artists, evil elves impersonators, or new model, no thank you, please don't hesitate to contact me. Hey. You got it, buddy. After a couple of tourists take selfies with us, we split away from the group and walk home. That was incredible. I really can't believe they bought all that. I didn't know you had it in you, Sydney. Excuse me, Dr. Loomis. That bit about the pocket Bible was aces, although given the Dover ghost glowing red eyes is a little cliche. And the Kubrick conspiracy theory was it? All part of the character. Well, you got the shirts out of it. We arrive at the front of Robert's house. Want to have a drink? You trying to poison me? I know how this goes. Small. I know the steps. 1 second I'm sipping delicious aged scotch, the next I'm foaming at the mouth and you've taken over the throne. So. Long live the king, baby. Hey! Eggplants! Whoa. I can actually see the inside of his house now. Unlike the first time. God, that's a trip down memory lane. Robert leads me inside. I can't help but think about what Mary said to me. Robert did seem a little off, but that completely disappeared when we were joking around with the ghost tour. I don't know. He's hard to read. While I'm thinking, I hear claws skirting across the floor. Oh god, it's his pitbull. I'm about to be torn to shreds. I shut my eyes tight and brace for impact. Betsy, hey, be nice. I don't feel anything but tiny paws scratching at my shoes. Up in my eyes. Betsy? Oh! Robert's dog jumps away from me, running around in circles, sniffing Robert's leg. He pats her on the head. That's not a pit bull. That's the cutest, dumbest Boston Terrier I've ever seen. Betsy! You're not a pit bull. And you weren't taken by the Dover ghost? Betsy made of tougher stuff than that. Ain't you, girl? Betsy rolls over for some well-deserved belly rubs. Oh. I just kept a picture of a large pit bull in my wall in case of emergencies. Comedic emergencies. I make our way to Robert's living room. For a quiet man with arguably the oldest pickup truck that can be legally driven, this place is amazing. There are sleek, modern appliances throughout the room with a big flat screen TV mounted on the wall. He has shelves upon shelves of DVDs. Because he was in line about being really into cinema. He pours us both a glass of whiskey from a well-stocked bar at the corner, while Betsy curls up on a pile of cushions. So, how'd you really get that scar? And don't tell me you got it for fishing for Alaskan king crabs in the Bering Sea or something. You trained me too well. Robert laughs and takes a sip of his drink. My dad and I were riding bikes. I hit a rock, flew over the handlebars, and then we went to the hospital. That's it. I had a very interesting story. I've never heard you talk about your daughter before. Well, I have one. That's her. He points to a picture on the wall of a very serious little girl with dark eyes. Yep, that's definitely Robert's daughter. How old is she? 25? 26? Not too sure. Does she live around here? No, Val is back in Brooklyn. Works in some new media online magazine thing. Make buckets, though. He suddenly seems really serious. I probably shouldn't press him about it. You like... Sonata. Jesus. God. I knew what he was... I was like, I know that name! Yes. Hey. Great. Robert pulls up on Sonata, then takes a seat at the couch next to me. He suddenly downs his drink in one gulp. Hey. Are you alright? Robert leans in and kisses me. Okay. Well, who's ready for some porn fan fiction reading? Because I think we're into that section of the night. Excuse me, as I take a drink of water. And... here we go. Robert leans in and kisses me, the taste of whiskey burning my lips. I'm surprised at first, but slowly relaxes into his arms. He pulls away slightly, his lips barely brushing against my mouth. I am now. Aww. I can't say anything. At best, I can manage a sigh. Robert leans in again, kissing me harder. He pulls my bottom lip between his teeth and bites slightly, sliding a hand underneath my shirt. Wow, we are getting into the porny territory. Holy shit. My heart pounds in my chest as he lies us both down on the couch. He kisses his trail down my neck, his teeth grazing my skin. I just... Wait. It's not that. Robert bites down. I have to stifle a moan. Stop. Robert stiffens up and pulls away. No biting? No, I'm not. I'm more than okay with that. Something's up. Robert runs a hand through his hair and looks away. I'm fine. I've been kind of stressed out. Tired. Not a big deal. Listen, I want this as badly as you do, but I know something's wrong. I need to make sure that you're okay. Robert stares at the ground. You don't know me that well, Sydney. I'm not a good person. He takes a deep breath. I spent my whole life taking, and now here I am, an old broken man standing on top of a pile of everything I've ever taken, alone. But I want to know you. You don't have to keep hiding behind fake stories and acting like you don't have feelings.
Oh?
It's... He sighs heavily.
Huh.
It's Val. She's visiting tomorrow. She wants to patch things up. Are you... I'm sorry, but is this a bit... No. When's the last time you saw her? 3, 4, I think? Months? Years. I sit up straight. Jesus, Robert! What happened between you two? I don't want to talk about it. Robert and I sit in silence, neither of us wanting to look at each other, both of us unsure of what to do next. Fine. Things were already bad between us. I cared about her. I always did. Things just got in the way. Before I knew it, she was leaving for college, wanting nothing to do with me. Marilyn and I moved out of here to settle down. We thought it would help to get away from all the distractions, all the money, the drinking. But temptation gets you. I tried to be better. I just couldn't. And then the accident changed everything. I think every day about how she must have died hating me. I never became the better man she wanted me to be. The one she always saw in me. She was the last thread Val and I had connecting us together. I don't think that... I don't know that when I lost my wife, I was going to lose my daughter, too. Robert, I spent so much of my time chasing after things I thought were going to make me happy that I ruined my own real chance of happiness. Now my wife is dead and my daughter hates me. And then I convinced myself that he gestures vaguely in my direction, was going to make me happy. Why do I even try anymore? I'm so sorry. I know how hard it is to... No, you don't. How could you possibly know how this feels? You did everything right. Your daughter loves you. You're a good person. I was a terrible husband and an even worse father. I have no idea why she even bothers to contact me now. I know I'm just gonna fuck it up like I always do. I'm broken. I shouldn't even go. Robert puts his head in his hand. Nothing is going to change until you do. Robert pauses. He looks at me. There are a lot of things in my life that I regret, that I wish I could take back and do over, and it hurts so much knowing that I can't. But what I can do, and what you have to do, and what you had the privilege of doing tomorrow morning, is to wake up and try to be a better person than you were the day before. Things are going to fix themselves tomorrow, or the next day, and patching things up with Val isn't going to solve all your problems either. But nothing's going to change if you don't, and you can't love anyone else until you stop hating yourself. And you're right, I don't know you that well. But you have the same capacity for good that we all have. I know you can do it. Val is giving you a chance. Don't waste it. But, Robert, listen to me. It's going to be okay. But, I lean over and embrace Robert, pulling him as tightly as I can. He buries his head into my shoulder, hugging me back. It's going to be okay. I place a hand on the back of his head and stroke his hair. He shudders and then sobs at her, realizing that he's crying. Oh my god. Thank you. We stay there for a while, holding each other. We both eventually drift off into sleep. Oh. I'm sorry, but did you just mumble at me? I didn't hear that. Oh, I'm sad now. So then what happens? Because I went on a third date. Oh, I think I have everything finally set up. Amanda should be here any minute now. I think that's her car in the driveway. Okay, gotta act natural. Be cool. Sydney, be cool. Amanda walks in through the door with a suspicious look on her face. Hey, Dad. Off to a good start.
Huh?
Something fishy? Rats. Sorry, sweetie, it's the feds. That life of crime is finally catching up to you. I tried to send them in a different direction. Oh, hang on. I tried to send them in a different direction, but even I'm no match for the powerful and funding of the U.S. government. Well, if they think they're gonna take me alive, they got another thing coming. I'm kidding. You're right. I have a little surprise for you.
Ugh.
Yeah, I can tell. You're very bad at lying. Amanda, my dear, would you care to join me in the kitchen? Father, it would fill my heart with glee. I lead Amanda over to the kitchen table where a present lies covered under a tablecloth. It's nothing special, but I wanted to get you a little something. You graduated high school last week. I know you told me not to make a big deal about it, but... Oh, Dad, you. I dramatically whip out the cloth of the table. Amanda's jaw drops.
Yeah.
No way! I figured you probably wouldn't be able to get cable in the dorm, so I thought it'd be nice to take a piece home with you. A DVD box, a set of long-haul paranormal ice road trekkers. This is all 19 seasons. And bonus material, including commentary with actual ghosts featured on the show.
Ah.
Dad, I love this. Thank you. She gives me a big hug. I'm glad you like it. Hey, you want to hang out with me in the backyard for a bit? Toss the old pigskin around or something? Totally. I follow Amanda to the back door. Oh my god, everyone's just here! Hi! What? You told me not to make a big deal, but you seem to have forgotten that my entire mission in life is to make a big deal out of your accomplishments. So considering this your graduation party. Surprise! Dad, everyone's here. Well, yeah, everyone wanted to come and support you. Is that a mac and cheese bar? Sure is. Fully customizable down to the type of mac. And there's an ice cream cake. There's the good kind with the crunchies in the middle.
Yes.
I don't know what to say. Don't say anything. Just go have fun with your pals, alright? I'm proud of you, Amanda. Amanda smiles and runs off to her friends. I'm awkward because they're all just here now. And they're all staring at me except for Damien, but still. I should make the rounds and make sure everyone's having a good time. But first, mac and cheese. Okay, we just cut away. That's fine. Sydney, my dude! Pablo, how's the shirt business going? My butt, I got men's shirts, I got women's shirts, I got tank tops in a variety of sizes, shapes, and colors. Each one of them is of fine quality, screen printed with the logo and the visage of world-renowned witch hunter outfit, Vincent Vale. Purchasable at most respectable retailers. But more specifically, out of the trunk of my car, I'm also selling my mom's world-famous homemade apple butter. Never stop hustling, Pablo. Baby, you got it. I walk over to Mary, who's having a lively conversation with Amanda. Listen, kid, you're gonna need some real-life skills out there if you're gonna make it out on the streets. I'm going to college. Same thing. Look, I know you're not old enough to drink, right? And I know you're smart enough not to drink until you're of legal age. Uh-huh. But hypothetically, if you were to drink, it'd behoove you to drink a glass of water between rounds. You got it. Hypothetically.
Hey.
And if you wake up with a headache, all you gotta do is take a jar of pickles and drink the pickle juice. You're gonna be fine. What's going on here? Girl talk. Mary turns her back to Amanda. And let me tell you about how to deal with a bad romance. First thing to note, you get straight A's if they die during the semester. Mary, relax, it's a myth. Supposedly. Against my better judgment, I leave them be. What the hell? I don't recognize that girl by the snack table. I should go say hello. Hi, I don't think we've met. Oh, we've met years ago. And I'm here for my revenge. What the fuck did I do? You're Robert's kid, aren't you? Spot on. Oh! Guess that makes you Sydney, huh? Yeah, it's nice to meet you. I'm glad Robert brought you along. He promised there'd be free food, so it's kind of hard to pass up. And... Look, I don't know you, but I can get real with you for a sec. But can I get real with you for a sec? My old man's a real closed book, you know? Me and him, we got a long way to go. You don't erase decades of neglect in a week, but you sure can get tired of staying angry about it. That kind of bitterness, it poisons you, I think. I'm too young for that. Anyway, lately he's been better? A lot better. And between him shaving for once and how much he talks about you, I get the feeling you have something to do with it. So, thanks. Art means a lot to me. I'm glad he's getting better. Just keep an eye on him while I'm not around, okay? Or else. What? I'm kidding. Or am I? Yeah, you're definitely his kid. I don't know why I'm like this. I think it runs in the family. Amanda trots up to the conversation. Hey, I love your necklace. And your hair. And just, geez, your whole vibe is cool. Thanks. I like your jacket. My girlfriend collects pins too. Oh, this is my daughter, Amanda. Amanda, this is Robert's daughter, Val. Nice meeting you. I hear you're a photographer. Aspiring photographer. I'm going to school for it. You take pictures? Yes. Then you're a photographer. Welcome to the biz. Val hands Amanda a business card. If you're ever looking for an internship, shoot me an email. Anyway, I need to go make friends with that woman over there who's dual-wielding the wine glasses. Catch you later. Val walks away. She's so cool. She gave me her business card. She touched my hand. Congrats. You just networked for the first time. I'm a regular business lady now. Quarterly projections, stock markets, synergy. While you're making a fortune as a businesswoman, I gotta keep this party going. Catch you around, Pops. Sydney! Brian! You made it! Ha! Don't think I pass up good Mac. What do you think of the party? It's not bad. Just not bad? Yeah, it's not bad. Don't let him bait you. Don't let him bait you. Thank you for the lovely compliment. Sure thing, pal. Say, let me know if you ever want to head out to the lake. I'd be happy to pull you out of the drink again. Deep breaths. Daisy trots up. Hello, Daisy. Hi, Amanda's dad. Hey, Brian's daughter. See? See how that feels? This is a real great party. Thanks so much for inviting us. You're very welcome, tiny child who knows how to pay a compliment. Brian and I lock eyes. This isn't over. Hey, bro. Hi, Craig. Hi, River. This is a real rager. Taking our old age into consideration. I'm trying to be in bed at a reasonable hour tonight. Don't let me get too wild.
Hey.
Don't worry, dude. I'll keep an eye on you, on your fruit punch intake. You know, I'm really glad we're bros again. Let's hit the gym sometime soon. Huh? Sure thing. Dude. Brian and Hazel peek out behind Greg. Hello, you two. Hi, little ones. Hello. Hiya. Thank you for all the ice cream cake. Wait, girls, how much of that did you eat? Brian ate 4 pieces. Ask any witness. No, I didn't. Hazel ate 4 pieces and wants to pin it on me because we look alike. I have your face. Nobody will ever believe you. Oh boy. I'll let you guys figure this out. Good seeing you, Craig. Let's hang out soon, yeah?
Hey.
Totally. Tell Amanda congrats for us. Looks like you've just settled into this neighborhood quite nicely. Yep. Couldn't ask for a better cul-de-sac. Well, I'm glad. Hopefully we'll see you more at church events. We got a big schedule planned for the rest of this year. And I'm sure the kids would love to see you your dance moves again. Sure thing, Joseph. And maybe if you weren't doing anything later, we could hang out sometime. Sure, Joseph. That'd be great. Well, see you later. Hugo comes up to me with a plate of mac and cheese. Hi, Hugo. Perfect cheddar to mac ratio. Beautiful work, Sydney. Thanks, Hugo. I learned from the best. I got a pocket full of gift cards that says you already knew the thing or two. Let's get together for trivia night again sometime soon, huh? You know it. You know, I'm really pleased to see Amanda go into her dream school. I'm glad she turned it around for finals. Me too. That scholarship money will really help. Bye, Amanda! She just darted across the screen like no one's business. Amanda walks by and pretends not to see Hugo. Amanda, come say hi to your old teacher. Hey. Congratulations on graduating. I knew you were going to do great at that art school. Yeah, thanks. Amanda starts to back away. Wait, I just realized that you're not my teacher anymore, so I have to be afraid to talk to you. You no longer hold power over me. You're right. Go forth, adult. I can no longer give you detention. Yeah, I'm gonna break anything I want and there's nothing you can do about it. Are you still mad about that time I gave you detention for breaking my globe? Nope.
Oh.
And I'll have you know that the globe didn't even fit through the basketball hoop in the first place, so she'll fit in college just fine. Hey man, hi Matt! Let me know when Amanda leaves for college. I'll have a fresh batch of grateful banana bread ready for her. Thank you, I know she'll love that. Have you gotten that oregano smell out of your upholstery yet? Still working on it. What a splendid garden party. My deepest thanks for sending an invitation to my son and I. The ice block cake is divine. Yeah, thanks dude. Good cake. I stare at Lucian. He knows. I know. but I'm a man of my word, the story of his original betrayal will go unsung. Thanks for coming by. The party starts to wind down. I take a seat on our back porch step. The sun is setting and everyone seems to be eating their fill. Amanda wanders over and sits down next to me. Killer party, Pops. What can I say? I was inspired. So, I also have something for you. For me? Why? Not to be completely genuine about my feelings for once or anything, but growing up wasn't easy. But it could have been a lot harder if it wasn't for you. Dad, you've been there for me through everything. There's been times in my life where you were my only friend. I was really scared of going to college and being so far away from you, but I realized that everything you've done for me has been to prepare me for this, and I'm ready. I wouldn't be who I am today without you. Don't cry. Don't cry. I swear to God, Sydney, if you cry again. You're the best, Dad. I love you. And I'm crying! Anyway, that's enough emotional vulnerability for one day. Present time. Amanda hands me a tiny wrap package. God damn it. I tear the wrapping paper off to find a framed picture of me and Amanda. It's us. Kind of shocking, all of the photo albums are just pictures of me, huh? Figure we need at least one together before I leave. Amanda, thank you. Watching you grow up has been the happiest experience of my life. You're such a talented, intelligent young woman, and I'm so excited to see what the future holds for you. Knock 'em dead, kid. Always do. Amanda and I share a hug. This is only the beginning, Pops. Plenty more memories for us down the road. Memories to make and stuff to break, right? Oh, I'm gonna break so much stuff. Intentionally and unintentionally. You're probably gonna have to pay for most of it. It would be my honor. Hell, you know, I've started some fires in my day. Amanda hops up. Looks like someone's been waiting to talk to you. I glance over to the back of the yard, where Robert is sitting on a bench beneath our cherry blossom tree. He smiles at me. I'll leave you to it. Me and the Emmas are gonna go get ice cream cake. Love you, Pops. Oh, are they talking again? Amanda runs off to join her friends. Aww, yay! I take a seat next to Robert as the last guests make their way out of the party. Hey. Hey. Robert gestures vaguely to the snack table. Good stuff. Yep. So, I had a chance to talk to Val. She physically threatened you? Yeah. That's my girl. She said you've been doing better. Trying to work out the vices. Also shower today. We sit in silence for a moment.
I don't know.
You know, every day for me is a battle against my own self-destructive habits. But lately it's gotten a little easier. Thanks for talking some sense into me. It's hard to get through my thick skull sometimes, but what you said that night actually helped. I'm glad. I like you, Sydney. I like you a lot. I haven't felt this way about someone in a long time. I feel weird that I'm monologuing to myself about this, but okay. Oh, I lean in and kiss him for a moment before he pulls away. He takes my hand in his. You're special to me. Oh! Ah! But I have some stuff I need to work on. Emotional. Before I can get into anything romantic with you. You deserve better than who I am right now. I need to be on my own for a bit. Figure some things out. Of course. I think what you need right now is a friend, and I'm very happy to be that for you. Thank you. It means a lot to me. And if you're ever ready for more than that, you know where to find me. Let's have ghosts sometime. I would love that! I put my head on his shoulders when we watch the sun slowly dip below the horizon together. Oh, it's done! Oh my god! Okay, so I guess let's just actually start talking about the game in general and what I think about it. I guess to start off with, I've never actually played a role-playing game like this before. I've never played like a, you know, find your future lover kind of thing. This is the first time I've played a game like this, and it was an interesting first one, I suppose, first outing. And I guess the reason why I played it is honestly because the Game Grumps made it, and they're such a popular name, and I love watching their videos. So when it was announced they're making a game, I was like, you know what? It's not a typical game I would play, but I'm more than happy to give it a shot, and I'm really glad I did, for a number of reasons. One, it has some pretty funny, some pretty funny text. I like the exchange between, you know, my character and the dads, and with the kid, and with Amanda, and everyone's just so friggin' sarcastic. I love it. Absolutely love it. The art is very pretty. I really enjoy the artwork. I like the different styles of the dads. I like the different ethnicities of the dads. I love that. That was greatly appreciated. I like the fact that not all body types were the same. There's just something different for everyone. So if it's like, if you have a, I guess, quote unquote preferred type, you got a lot of dads to choose from. Granted, there's only 7, but you got a lot of dads to choose from, so you take your pick of the litter. I think what else I like about this is the fact that, you know, you play as a dad looking for a dad to have as a companion, and I find that freaking adorable. But it does also, the game also doesn't shy away from the fact of you can have a character who's, you know, bi, or who is just completely gay, or something like that. And it's like they don't just say, oh well, we're having a dad date a dad, so that means everyone's gay. It's like, no, some of them were married to a woman, some of them were married to a man beforehand. I mean, it's different. Obviously, my character, I chose to be married to a woman before she passed away. Yeah, that's great. It's just, it's so, oh wait, hang on. Nope. Something's happening. Well, oh my god. Nice. Oh, it's so cool. Oh, look at the pupper. Look at the pupper. Oh, it's so cute. God, what was I talking about? Okay, so the different, you know, relationships that they could have, you know, they didn't have to be gay, they didn't have to be bi, they didn't have to be straight, they could be anything. And I like the fact that there's, you know, differences in that. I like the relationships with the dad and the kid, and, you know, not every relationship is perfect. Like with Roberts, he obviously didn't really have a relationship with his daughter, but he wanted to make one. And with Hugo, it's, you know, he's the teacher, so of course he's going to be kind of strict with his child because he wants the child to do well. Or, you know, with Matt and their Carmen scene is just the cutest little thing. That's just so adorable. There's just different relationships to have, and I just like the complexity of everything that's given to us. I can also appreciate the fact that, to be fair, whenever I think of romance RPGs like this, the thought that comes to mind is you're going after really busty women or like teenagers, so I automatically think, okay, it's your guy trying to get the girl, and I don't know if that's typical, but I don't know, whenever I hear that, just that's what pops into my mind, because I feel like that's such a typical thing to see. I don't know if I'm correct or not. Like I said, I don't really play these games. This is not my style of a game. That's kind of what comes to mind. So I like the fact this kind of like counters that of like, no, we can have different varieties, and you can be a dad dating a dad, or you can be a girl going to go try and find a boyfriend. I love that. I love variety. This is great. There were flaws, though. I'm not going to say this was absolutely 100% perfect. There were flaws, such as grammar. Sometimes the sentence structure would just be a little off, and it'd be off so much that it'd be, you know, be great, going great from beginning, and then as soon as we get to that sentence, you kind of pause, and you're like, well, that's not what I was expecting to happen, and it happens, because grammar, English is hard. I think, and there were glitches as well of, you know, sometimes you'd have your character images kind of like sputter across screen or something like that. There's like little tiny glitches. The mini games, I think, I kind of wish maybe there was like some instructions with it. Like, okay, the one with Matt when you're trying to get through the crowd to go find him again, and the concert, like the very first date I had with him, that wasn't too hard to figure out. But like the penguin game, the physics were weird, and it was just like, oh, you just gotta shoot your hand in it. Why? That's so weird. Or like the golf game, I don't know the physics. Like, what the shit? Was there a timer? It sounded like there was a timer, but I never saw like a countdown when I was editing through it again. So that was a little complicated. The games I won't say the games were not fun. They were just complicated and a little weird. And I think my biggest gripe, I guess, would also be the fact that I don't know, you only get to pick one? Like, you're one and done? That's kind of interesting. Again, I don't know if that's typical, but now it's like, I've only completed one ending, and there's 6 others, so I'm really curious to see what the other 6 have to offer. But I feel like it's kind of cheap. Not cheap. It's kind of awkward, the fact that you only get one ending through one playthrough and you have to go back and re-upload something in order to get the other endings. So I don't know, maybe I'm just being picky. Would I recommend this game? If you're really into this type of game and you love the Game Grumps and you want to see what they make, I would recommend it. But overall, I don't know. Maybe I'm just biased because I still did love the game. It was really fun to play. I enjoyed it greatly. I got a lot of laughs out of it. So I'm not gonna say it's a terrible game, but at the same time, I don't feel like I could strongly recommend it to someone. Cause I don't know. I feel like I'm missing something in some regard. I can't fully with my heart and my intentions, I can't fully say, yes, someone needs to go out and buy this game. Obviously there's replayability, because I can go back and get the other 6 dads and see if I can get to that. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna replay further back in this game to, like, get certain dads to actually, like, win them over, because I have a feeling I'm not gonna have Robert like me, because that second date was just shit. It's terrible. Oh god, that was so bad I couldn't dance. But overall, I did enjoy the game. Obviously it has replayability. I would still not recommend it. If you find it interesting, I say, gung ho, go ahead and go play it. But for me, I can't say go out and buy it. And maybe that's just because this isn't normally what I would typically play. I did enjoy it, I did have fun, but I don't know. It's weird. I'm in a weird place about this, I suppose. But as it stands, that is the end of Dream Band Daddy. Thank you all so much for watching. Look forward to, I guess, extras of this game, because I will be playing and completing each level of the dads that are offered. So you're gonna get like 6 extra videos of this game in the future for each completed and successful date to go through. It's gonna be a little interesting because I'm pretty sure the graduation ending with Amanda is for everything, and I don't really want to go through each of the graduation six other times. I feel like that'll just be too repetitious and boring and just not good. But we'll just see how well that goes with me and editing and how I can actually handle this. But as it stands now, this game is completed, so thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, please hit that like button below if you want to see more of my stuff and be notified when it pops up. Please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And as always, my friends, stay animated. There's love out there for everyone. You just gotta find the right combination of words to say to someone. That was a weird bit of advice, but technically it's true, because honestly, you gotta use your words to talk to people. So, still bad advice. Anyway, weird advice. I hope you all have a good evening, day, morning, afternoon, whatever it may be for you. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, everybody.